Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to be discussing what to expect when taking Viagra for the first time. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our informative content. Let's jump right in. Ever wondered why the letter V in Viagra is so pointy? Could it be a secret symbol of its purpose? It's a funny thought, isn't it? But let's be honest, we're all curious about Viagra. It's everywhere, from TV commercials to locker room chat. It's a topic that may seem intimidating, even taboo, but it's time we took a closer look. So buckle up, folks. Well, let's unfold the mystery of this pointy V and see what Viagra is all about. Before we dive into the how, let's first understand the what. Viagra, known scientifically as sildenafil, is a medication specifically designed to treat a condition known as erectile dysfunction, or ED for short. This condition affects many men around the world, causing difficulties in achieving or maintaining an erection suitable for sexual activity. Now, you might be wondering, how does Viagra accomplish this task? Well, in the simplest terms, Viagra works its magic by increasing blood flow to the penis. You see, an erection is all about blood flow. When a man is sexually aroused, blood vessels leading to the penis expand, allowing more blood to flow in, while the blood vessels carrying blood away from the penis contract, trapping the blood. Viagra aids this process by relaxing the muscles in the walls of these blood vessels, making it easier for blood to flow into the penis. But remember, Viagra isn't a magic pill. It doesn't create an erection out of thin air. Sexual stimulation is still necessary for Viagra to work. Think of it as a helpful friend, lending a hand when needed. And there you have it. In a nutshell, Viagra is a medication that helps men with erectile dysfunction achieve and maintain an erection by enhancing blood flow to the penis during sexual arousal. Now that we know what Viagra is, it's time to learn how to use it. So, you've decided to give Viagra a try. But where do you start? Well, the first thing to remember is that Viagra isn't a magical blue pill that you just pop and poof, you're ready to go. No, it's a medication, and like all medications, it's important to use it responsibly. Your first step should be to consult with a healthcare professional. This could be your primary care physician or a urologist. They can provide you with valuable insights about whether Viagra is suitable for you. Remember, Viagra is not for everyone. People with certain medical conditions or those taking certain medications may not be able to use it. Heart problems or heart surgery in the past 6 months. Before taking Viagra, talk with your doctor if you have heart problems. If you are taking hypertension medication, it is a no-no for Viagra. If you take any medication for liver conditions, you can't have Viagra. There are also some foods that are dangerous to take with Viagra, such as grapefruit juice and alcohol. Never take Viagra and alcohol if you are not attempting suicide. Person with severe hepatic impairment, hypertension, blood pressure, and 90/50 mmHg are also to stay away from Viagra. Once you've gotten the green light from your doctor, they'll provide you with a prescription. This is a crucial step, as Viagra is a prescription medication, and it should not be taken without a doctor's approval. Now let's talk about dosage. Viagra comes in 3 main doses, 25, 50, and 100 milligrams. Your doctor will recommend the right dosage for you based on your health, your needs, and your tolerance. It's vital not to exceed the recommended dosage. More isn't always better, folks. In fact, taking too much Viagra could lead to adverse effects. Speaking of which, it's important to be aware of potential side effects. Some common ones include headaches, flushing, upset stomach, abnormal vision, and stuffy or runny nose. Remember, if you experience any severe or prolonged side effects, seek medical attention immediately. In terms of timing, Viagra should be taken about 1 hour before you plan to be sexually active. It can be effective for up to 4 hours, but this doesn't mean you'll have an erection for that entire time. Viagra helps you get an erection when you're sexually stimulated. It's not an automatic process. With a prescription in hand and an understanding of the dosage, we're ready for the next step. Now let's walk through the process of using Viagra step by step. Imagine you've just picked up your Viagra prescription. It's an exciting moment, a bit like being handed the keys to a shiny new car. But before you hit the gas, you need to know how to navigate. So let's talk about how to take this little blue pill. First up, timing is everything. Viagra works best when taken on an empty stomach, about 1 hour before you plan to get busy. That's right, folks. You've got to be a bit of a fortune teller. If you've just had a big meal, especially one that's high in fat, the medication might take longer to start working. So, no double bacon cheeseburgers before showtime. Now, once you've swallowed your pill with a glass of water, it's time to relax. You may be tempted to stare at your watch, but try not to. The pill needs about 30 minutes to an hour to kick in. And remember, it's not a magic potion. It won't cause an erection on its own. You need to be in the mood, so get those romantic tunes playing, or whatever gets your engine revving. So you've waited the required time and you're in the mood. But, oh no, nothing's happening. Don't panic. Just like with that new car, sometimes it takes a few tries to get off the starting line. If Viagra doesn't work the first time, don't despair. It can take a few attempts for your body to respond. Also, it's important to remember that Viagra only works for 4 to 5 hours, so try to plan accordingly. But what if you've tried a few times and still it's a no-go? Well, it's time to talk to your doctor. They might adjust your dose or suggest a different medication. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all solution here. It's all about finding what works best for your body. And one last thing before we reach the finish line, side effects. Yes, just like that shiny new car, even Viagra can have a few hiccups. Most are mild and go away on their own, but if you experience severe side effects like an erection that won't go away or sudden vision loss, seek medical help immediately. So there you have it. From popping the pill to hopefully experiencing its effects, that's the journey of Viagra. Remember to give it time. Don't expect miracles on the first try. And always, always talk to your doctor if things don't go as planned or if you experience any side effects. And that, folks, is the journey from the bottle to the body. You've taken the pill, now what? Do you turn into a superhero? Well, not exactly, but let's dive into what you can really expect after taking Viagra. After the pill is swallowed, it doesn't just magically spring into action. It's not like flipping a switch. It takes some time to get absorbed into your bloodstream and start doing its job. On average, you're looking at about 30 minutes to an hour. So if you're planning a romantic dinner, popping the pill just before dessert might be a good idea. But remember, every individual is different, and this time frame can vary. Now, you might be wondering, how long does the effect last? Well, you'll be glad to know that Viagra doesn't just clock out after an hour. It typically sticks around for about 4 hours, give or take. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you'll be walking around with a 4-hour-long, well, you know. This just means that during this window, you'll find it easier to achieve and maintain an erection when you're sexually stimulated. A crucial thing to note here is that Viagra isn't an aphrodisiac. It won't increase your sexual desire or make you suddenly find your partner's pajamas irresistibly attractive. It simply helps with the mechanics, if you catch my drift. As with any medication, there can be some side effects. Most commonly, people may experience headaches, flushing, or upset stomach. But don't let this scare you away. These are usually mild and temporary. However, if you experience any severe side effects, it's essential to seek medical attention. And one last thing, Viagra won't protect against sexually transmitted diseases, so always practice safe sex. So no superhero powers, but definitely some super effects. Let's recap what we've learned today about our pointy V friend, Viagra. It's a medical marvel, a small blue pill that helps men overcome erectile dysfunction. But remember, it's not magic, it's science. It works by increasing blood flow to the penis, helping to achieve and maintain an erection. Just like preparing for a marathon, getting ready to use Viagra requires some planning. You don't pop it like candy. It's to be taken about an hour before sexual activity. And hold on to those horses, it doesn't spark instant fireworks. It needs sexual stimulation to kickstart the process. And what to expect? Well, it's not all rainbows and unicorns. Side effects can include headaches, flushing, or upset stomach. But hey, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? So there you have it. A quick rundown on the ins and outs of Viagra. Remember, every victory starts with a V, and in this case, it's Viagra. If you found this video informative, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to use wisely and responsibly. Don't forget to explore our other health-related videos, and if you haven't already